Alright, doing this Mustang here. What I'm going to do now is detrim it and take this door panel off. The mirror was broken off. As you can see right there, I just laid it on the seat. I'm going to detrim it because that's a dent right there and another dent right here. Plus we got to replace the mirror. So if I take the panel off, I'm going to see what I can get from the behind and pull a lot of that dent out from behind. That's the plan anyway. See how it works out. So on a door panel like this, you just gotta look around and see what little accent, adjacent, a piece of trim come out. And there's usually screws behind these pieces. There's usually one at the handle where you're pulling the door closed, and there's one by the handle actually. We got to take off that backing plate, and there should be a screw or something back there. And I'm going to just inspect it and see where else. We got a couple right here. Those need to come off. And see what other screws need to come off, just around the edges and stuff. This probably just has a clip right here. And take this panel off. Alright, there's all the trim. I took it off. Here's all the hardware that came off of it. There's quite a few screws and stuff. Like I said, this is popped off. It had these clips here, and those just push into little holes right here. I know sometimes it's hard taking this plastic off because sometimes they're paper. But just if you're gonna take it off, take your time, get a razor blade or something, and separate it. And try to preserve it. Because it's real good to have, just to keep the moisture and stuff from getting in the door. But there's a trim. I'm gonna take off this plastic, like I said, real carefully, and see if we can pop that dent out. Right, I was able to, take the edges off real carefully and pull it back, and save it. Now I got access through this hole right here to the outer door skin. And see if I could, knock this dent out at the crease, from the backside. I'm going to just push right in that crease and see what happens. And then I might have to come up on the top at the bottom and work it out a little bit more. But, that's the starting point where I would start, is right in the crease itself. Right about right there from the backside. Give it a little push or a little tap or something. And the same for this one right here, because it's a big dent. It goes all the way down. Get a better look at it. It actually goes all the way. It's all right there, alongside this one. So, all right, that door, I knocked it out pretty much as I could from the back, and then I had to go in and grind it down and put some Bondo on it. That's the first coat of Bondo right there. I'm gonna go ahead and blow it off and put another skim coat after I feather it, some of it out with some 80 grit. I'll put another skim coat and then finish it all in 80. And then after the 80, I'll finish it in 180 and then primer it. It looks pretty good. Okay, at this point, we got it all masked off. I'm going to get ready to put some sealer on it. That way I could, cover up this stuff here and, a couple of little spots where the Bondo's exposed. If you don't do that, if you're not using a real good Bondo like a Rage Gold or something, it's going to end up bleeding and it absorbs all the material. Fortunately for us, we're using the Rage Gold Bondo and it works pretty good. So I'm going to get some sealer on it. We got it all wiped down with wax and grease remover and got the whole thing covered up with the 3M plastic sheathing. Let's go ahead and get some of this sealer. Alright, here's the color. I'm going to walk in there now and just see how the sealer laid down. I went in and sealed it all up. See, it has a uniform coat on it now, a sealer. And we're going to actually just do a blend. You know, we don't want to change the whole color from the door to the quarter panel, or from the fender to the door on you know, the front and back of the door. We want to just blend it out little by little, and that way we can have a good match, a perfect match. So let me show you how to do that. Alright, I got it all capped off. So I kind of set my car just to, you can see it's going to cover real gradually. So what I'm going to do is start with the edge right here. Start from here and work the way, instead of going that way, I'm going to pull it this way. Yeah, I kind of use that edge right there. That's a deal of grand, you know. Alright, there's the first coat. You can see I didn't go to the edges at all. I kept it just where I needed to have it, there and there. And now for the shacking coat, what I'm going to do is just come out a little further and then blow it out a little bit. And just make sure that I don't get too much paint in this corner here, because we don't want to change the colors on the edges. Alright, I got like the third coat of base on it. I had a bad spot right there. I had to sand out and just blend in too. But you can see I didn't get no paint really on the edges of the door. Just did my blend here in the center. I'm gonna let it set a little bit. I might throw another little coat there, and then shoot it with clear. But you can see it doesn't have no edge. Just blend it out, and it should match pretty good. Okay, here's a Mustang we did. We got it all washed and detailed. You can see that's where the dents were. Looks good. The line's crisp. Perfect match right there. Perfect match right here also. That's the one I just spotted. You know, just in the center there. And we put a brand new mirror on it. There it is. Looks good. This one actually didn't even require no color sand and buffing. It came out pretty smooth. Got an excellent reflection in it, you can see. It's a nice car. They're selling this one, as a matter of fact. If any of you know, anybody wants to buy it, you can contact me. 505-459-3552. It's a real nice car. You know, for somebody to buy at a good price, you know. I'm not exactly sure how much they're asking for it, but it's a really nice car.